Yes, indeed. Talking politics, and Professor Sonny Eromosele is here with us. He is an aspirant for the ticket of Labour Party ahead of the Edo governorship election and primaries. Good morning, and thank you for coming on today.
Good morning, Mr. Chamberlain. Good morning. Nice meeting today.
Yeah, how is it going for you at the moment in terms of your strategy, planning to secure the ticket of your party?
Thank you very much. We are doing very well, and we'll be campaigning, moving around the state to seek support, and also sharing with them that the reason why I should be the next governor of the state, because I'm committed to the state development. So we're doing well. Yesterday, I've just done my screening with the National Working Committee of the Labour Party in Abuja.
You are someone who's done a lot in the area of business, academics. So one wonders, why politics?
Thank you. There is this saying, it is not the man that cannot write, but that cannot read. That does not understand the benefits of politics. They will tell you, politics is not important, and therefore, you avoid politics. But you have failed to realize that those who decide the quality of life, they are those who play the politics, and then they decide the well-being. And so, looking at that scenario, I've been in oil and gas and I've been in education. But the quality of my life in the state is what made me to take a decision to go into politics. Because at the moment, the state is in a precarious state. There are challenges in the state I came from, Edo State. People are languishing in poverty. And I think I need to come in to take the leadership position in order to enhance governance in the state.
But you've seen the way they do politics in this country and in the state. You've seen the kind of things they deploy, how they go about it. So coming from your background in oil and gas and academics, you think it's something you can equally get in there and better the lot who are in there?
Yes. I've passed through that route, you know. It's just like David said, I have fought lions in the forest and I can take down Goliaths. We have politics also in business. And in oil and gas for 45 years, it was difficult for Nigerians to have a space in terms of contributing, having job opportunity in oil and gas. Filipinos, Indians were all in the stage. And I came in and said, wait a minute, where are our people? It was very simple. There was no institutions to give the necessary skill to Nigerians. And I established a wedding institute, training people. Not too long, Nigerians invaded and took over the stage. Then, most of the construction materials were being taken outside the country to Europe and then to US to qualify the entire process of wedding the construction. I said, no, that can be done in country. I established a quality laboratory center in the country. Then they stopped flying those things there. So I understand and I have idea what it is to play politics. And politics is, everybody's involved in politics. Everyday life is politics.
I mean, you are up against some very stiff opposition as you run for this ticket in Edo State. What do you think your chances are? Do they look good for you right now?
Thank you very much. You know, like I've always told people, David and Goliath. Sorry, I'm always using David and Goliath.
Are you David?
I'm the David. Yes, I'm the David.
Who's the Goliath?
The Goliaths. Where is those big APC and PDP? They claim to be Goliaths.
I see.
But unfortunately, they have failed the state. And so, Edo people are looking for someone who will change the narrative of governance. And they see what I've been doing. I brought a university to my state, not in the city, to a village. where the road is not tied. I've trained a lot of people, giving a scholarship to the citizens. So it's going to be who is coming out, not just about the party. I'm the second OB.
I want to talk about your party, actually, on a national scale. Your party is actually being talked about a lot right now, and the stories are not very good. Not to get into all of the details of it, but you know what I'm talking about, the accountability question. We have a leadership issue going on right now, at least it's perceived as such. Do you think that would in any way affect how the people of Edo State view your party, at least at this time, as you go into these elections?
And let me tell you, these are all part of the politics. People are responsible for those blackmailing and all that. There is nothing wrong with the leadership. Somebody came out and said, there is money missing, there is misappropriation of figures. You go through the internal mechanism to resolve that. You understand? So
you don't think that will affect perception of your party?
Not about Eromosele, not about me. So that is it. Labour is still very strong. We know the game they are playing.
Who's they?
Other political parties, the PDP and APC, especially the PDP. I can tell you.
You think the crisis in the Labour Party is fomented by the PDP?
Yes, there are external hands, strange hands. They know that Labour Party is to be the next. We walk to the Osadebe's house. Labour Party is to beat in the next election.
So how do you plan to navigate those kind of waters? How are you managing both groups? Because if one group says, no, we don't support you, we didn't come for you or support you as the person to get a ticket, and the other group says, yeah, so how do you manage them?
Labour Party is intact. We are united. And if you look at it, we have equal opportunity to demonstrate our competencies and capabilities. And so we have a plain level ground. So we are all there to showcase to our people what we have and what we have for them, for the people. And so I believe that we're able to manage the internal issues with the Labour Party and then overcome and then flog those...
Are you reaching out to both groups?
Of
Labour Party?
Yes. We're interacting. Yesterday we're together. We have interactions and...
both groups? You met with both groups?
For the Akpata group, is it the other group?
Yeah.
No, the event has overtaken that. We have one national chairman, who is Barrister Aburi. So I don't know any second group that is there. I don't believe in.
You don't think that there will be a legal issue if at the end of the day, Aburi's group supports you? You don't think a Pampa group can say, well, no, the law does not recognize him as substantive, except, you don't see that as a challenge?
No, not at all. They've already been to the Supreme Court. So it's not an issue to debate or to discuss at the moment. I don't think so.
So what is that you want to do for Edo people that other candidates cannot or will not do?
Thank you. I have an agenda called the RISE, not the RICE.
RICE?
Yes. RISE.
Oh.
RISE, like the sunrise.
Oh.
I don't need to rise, not the rice. What is the difference between these two? It's the letter C and letter S. Letter C in the rice has been their tradition. Corruption, consumption, and consumption of the generations and the future of our people. That has been the tradition. They buy a wrapper, they give you money. That is all. That is unsustainable. So the people are living in actual poverty.
You won't do that for the people?
No, I am bringing sustainable food, not palliative. It's like a man that was at a beautiful gate in the church.
Wait. How do you do that if somebody gives them all of that and then you come in and then you speak, you promise them things? One day say, wait a minute, it is what we're seeing right now that demonstrates intent.
No, when Obi came, I know they give shishi. You see what happened?
But the economy wasn't as it is right now. The Chamberlain has a very good point. The truth is, you're navigating a political terrain in a time when the economic situation is very difficult. And you're up against people who may have the largesse to be able to give out oil, rice, and things like that. How are you going to navigate that? With promises?
Those people, they know what they want. Like they'll say, take the money, it's our money, but vote for so person. They are so enlightened in terms of voting. So they will take the money, and I will tell them to take the money. It's their money. The money meant for road construction, the money meant for hospitals, the money meant for their education is what they are sharing. So I will tell them, take the money, and then I have promises for you. I want to restore your dignity back to you. I want your life to be improved. What they are doing is palliative. It's just palliative. So I want them to rise, to work. They have to take their destiny into their hands. I want to see how their future is secured now. And I want to see how to be empowered. So I'm not talking about consumption of rice. Rice is good. They should I give rice. I've been giving rice. But what I mean is they need to rise up and work. That is it.
Well, would you be disappointed at the end of the day if they take your rice and, you don't emerge as the candidate?
Of Labour Party?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, go and verify, go and check. I'm the one they're talking about. I am on ground, not those in the sky, in social medias and all that. The people know who they want.
Something happened recently with the Belgian ambassador. The Belgian ambassador, there's a minister from the Belgian government who came to Nigeria, and they said they're going to do a program in Edo State, and the program had to do with some kind of sensitization, because they were talking about how they had a problem in their country where the bulk of the people who were who were being trafficked were from Edo State. And that's not the only issue that is being looked at when it comes to your state. There's also crime, especially what people are calling Yahoo business and things like that. How do you, if you were in charge of that place, in what ways would you, tackle that situation?
Let me tell you, even before now, I wrote to the government to look into that. Legal migration, not illegal migration. And why are they leaving the states? And that is why I use the letter S, to secure them in the state. They need the right skill in order to be able to contribute to the development of the state. The environment is not palatable for them. They don't have government relationship. The environment is not suitable. So they're looking for somewhere to be. Every child, every boat that capsized today in the Mediterranean Sea, Edo's son or daughter is there. If you go to their prisons, you'll find Edo people there. Why are they living if the environment is secured? If the basic necessity of life is provided for them? That is what I want to provide for them. That is the difference. Governance is about the people. It's not about having seaport, having airport. No. What you see them talking about is projects, which is about capital issues and all that. It's private business they're talking about, not about people. I have not seen them talking about people. I have not seen them talking about the environment. I have not seen them talking about the resources, how to harness resources to create wealth for the people. These are the missing things and which I want to bridge in my time and with my team.
So at the moment now, what is the kind of feedback you're getting from those who you are talking to now? Because it is not the general voters that will participate in that primary, is there? Yes, sir. How's your strategy for that?
Yeah, I'm interacting with, a lot of them are also calling me. They want to align with me for the past 2 days.
But that's what they all say in politics, that everybody wants me. They want me to be there, but we'll see what happens. Only one winner.
They've seen the man that has what it takes. I am from Edo Central, and we're talking about equity today. And people are saying, this is the man that has been doing something. This is the man that's on ground. This is the man that is with us. Eromosele is with them. I live at home. I have business at home. I invested over 10 billion in my community in Edo State. I've asked a lot of them, show me 10 million investment in your community. They said charity begins at home. So if you are wealthy, you have so much money, you say you are a billionaire, how does that reflect in the life of your people? That is what people are saying. Don't tell us you are a billionaire. Don't tell us you have this. How does that impact? What changes have you brought to your people? That is the difference between myself and these people.
So if you had an option, what would you like to see change in the way we play politics in this country?
I want to see people's participation. Because what you see today is somebody brings the money, he said he has so much money, and he buys everybody like commodity. And at the end of the day, they push them aside. No, people should be involved. They should contribute. to their aspirants, those that they believe in, should be part of their project.
So why did you go for the governorship? Why not House of Reps or senatorial elections or something?
That is where the problem is in the state. I wasn't in politics. I didn't plan to go into politics. So I'm riding on Isaiah 6:8. Say, whom shall I send? Who will go for us? I say, send me. Because the people are crying every day.
They didn't send you to House of Reps, Senate?
No, I don't have
They
time.
sent you to governor.
No,
Isaiah didn't say go to governorship.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, they prayed. There is problem in the state.
Yeah, but they didn't pray for it's only governor can solve the problem. Other people can too.
No.
Other positions.
See, the current problem requires people like me. I've just told you. For ages, 45 years, oil and gas. We couldn't produce engineers. We couldn't participate in oil and gas. I was the one that broke that barrier. In aircraft today, go and verify. You cannot run aircraft in Nigeria without my input. I established a calibration center to prevent taking our tools out of the country. I stopped that. We didn't have wedding institute. We have universities. We didn't have we couldn't develop programs to run to train wedding engineers. And that is our major source of revenue, 90%. Unfortunately, we do not have people participating. I break that, and I built a university. Now the problem in the state is governance. It's governance, and that's why I'm interested.
All right, Professor Sonny Eromosele, Labour Party governorship aspirant for the forthcoming Edo governorship elections, and then the primaries as well. You need to scale that hurdle first. Thank you for coming on, and we wish you all the best.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.